Hello everybody. Welcome on in. I am Orion. We are back with Spell Brigade and their new major update that they do, every like 4 to 5 weeks. And we are looking at a brand new character today, Baltazar. Baltazar comes with a brand new spell too called Talon Slash. It's basically like a short range, like swipe attack. Very short range. I've heard this spell isn't necessarily that good, but that's what we're gonna kind of try to find out today. We're gonna do the one spell run. I'm gonna run Thunderclaws. Everybody else is free to run whatever they want. But this character has a signature lifesteal, which is kind of cool. And then this character can also revive teammates while being down himself. In this game, so with this update, they added a couple new other things. They added a new revive system called the Ghost Wizard. I don't know what that is. I haven't seen it yet. I've played a tiny bit to just kind of test Baltazar out, but they added this new mechanic, a revive mechanic, so I'm interested to see what that is. They added a new stat screen, so you can supposedly see your spell stats, your relic stats, and then like what missions you completed. Then of course the new wizard, the new spell, couple new outfits for him, and then they added, this is something I'm really glad to see, they added a new augment for Vengeful Sprout. So for that one, each plant increases damage and size by 4% for every attack. So every time you do an attack with the plant, it's going to get stronger and it's going to get bigger. So that's pretty sweet. So if you're able to drop it like in a large group of enemies, it should get pretty powerful. Really love to see that. But I will go on to the negatives here. The augments for this weapon, the new Talon Claw, are absolute garbage. Again, really disappointing to see. I was kind of hoping that they would, it doesn't seem like they care too much about adding in like new augments for this game. And as I say that, they did literally just add in a new augment. So, but like this spell in particular still gets two of the same, like this spell only has two augments. And I'll show you what they are, but well, you're gonna know what they are because one of them is just gonna be burst. So it's gonna fire out and burst. So it's gonna do like 3 swipes instead of 1. But then it'll have like a little bit of a longer cooldown in between. And then it increases size when you're standing still. And that's it. That's the only 2 augments for this spell. Completely unoriginal and honestly super boring. I feel like it feels like a broken record kind of talking about the augments for this game and seeing how like disappointing they are every time it comes out. But it is what it is. I am happy to see them add a new augment for the plant. So that's at least a good step in the right direction, and I hope they kind of start doing that with more spells. But then in the same update to do non-original augments for this ability it's just really disheartening because it's like you think they are making a change in the right direction, and then they go and they kind of just keep doing the same thing, and it's just like all right, whatever. So it is what it is, but we'll try it out. We'll try out this new weapon. We'll see if it's any good. I've heard it's not really that great. Oh, we already have a death. Oh, that's why these guys, damn. So we'll see. And this is going to be a 1 spell run. I could see this being, pretty tough to deal with, like with the boss. Cause you can see, like, look how close range we are. We're gonna have to be like right on top of the boss to hit him. This is definitely gonna be like the shortest range spell in the game. Even shorter than, something like Solar Pulse. And it doesn't really seem like it's doing that much damage either. I guess it's doing okay for like a swiping attack. But yeah, like with this one, like if you want to get the increased size, you're gonna have to stand still. So that means your playstyle is gonna be like this. Like you're gonna move and stop, move and stop. I really don't like that. I don't think they should really have like any of the stand still stuff in this game. I don't know. I'm not really a fan of that, like, in games like this. It works for, like, some things, but the majority of the spells in this game I don't think it works with. They did do, they significantly, in which, if you watched my last video, we purposely did a full dark run because I was pretty confident it was going to get nerfed. Just kind of an inclination because it was way too powerful, and it got a significant nerf. Darkness got a huge nerf. So, but with it got like a little bit of a minor buff. But let's do critical damage. But they no longer, the bugs no longer scale with your crit chance and crit damage. That's a very significant nerf. We were hitting pretty commonly for like over 200,000. One of the runs we did, we were hitting for 700,000. So yeah, so it no longer scales off of that. They now have a set amount, which I'll talk in a second. So here's our two augments. We have burst, and then we have increase the size when standing still. That's it. These are the only two augments for this spell. You're able to stack this one multiple times, so it'll get bigger and bigger, but that's it. These are your only two augments. Like a big bummer, because I don't really think, like, the burst isn't really necessarily, it's just different. Like, you do your 3 swipes at once instead of like over time. So there's literally nothing here that like makes me excited to want to keep trying this weapon. So yeah, just honestly, it's a huge bummer. It's a huge bummer to see, because I shouldn't even really get excited about like these new spells, to be honest. Like the new spells themselves are kind of cool, but the augments just, I can't get my hopes up until they prove me wrong. Ah, shoot. Ooh, just barely made that. So going back, so yeah, the darkness got a huge nerf. So they no longer scale with you, and instead they now have, I think, a 10% crit chance and 150% crit damage. I think that's what their new stats are. So obviously, just major nerf, because we were building up to like 70 crit chance and then like 400, 500 crit damage pretty easily, and they would hit for massive damage. They did get in terms of a buff, they did get a buff of they now attack 60% faster. But overall, huge nerf. Like, overall, it's a huge nerf. And what's funny, too, is in the report, in the patch notes they put out, they said that the bug scaling off of that was a bug. Like, it wasn't, I guess it wasn't intended. Like, so it wasn't a balancing issue. They were correcting a bug, which, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that was really a bug or not, but either way, that's what they put it as. It would kind of surprise me, though, if it's a bug, because I don't know if they don't really do many updates in between, like, their big updates, you know? So if it was a bug, you would think it would be something they would fix, but again, I don't think they really, it doesn't seem like they really do any balance updates in between their major updates. So they just kind of let it go for like a month. I mean, I guess they could have. So this is what we're gonna roll. We're gonna roll this thunder build. I'm gonna do lightning. Just because I think some of these shorter range weapons kind of benefit from lightning. Goes through spell damage. And I agree that like darkness needed a change, because it did seem like the only thing that was able to beat the game. And with that too, I think they did nerf some of the enemy's health again. I don't think they have as much HP again. That was kind of, I feel like that was kind of a mistake they made the last update. Felt like they over-tuned the enemies a little too much with their HP. So they supposedly dropped some of it back down again. I don't know by how much. Where am I kicking this to? Okay. And then they did acknowledge that we want new bosses, worlds, and enemies. And they kind of teased that that's going to come in the next update. They didn't necessarily specify what. Like if you're in their Discord, go read their Discord post. But they talked about like the things people want to see, like new worlds, new enemies, and things like that. And then they said, like, they listed off like, I don't know, like 3 or 4 things. And then they mentioned like some of these will be coming in the next update. So I don't know what that means. I don't know which ones in particular they're talking about. But I hope it's like a new boss. I would rather see a new boss than a new world. Oh my god, this has healing too. Oh my god, it's so dumb. Oh, sorry. I don't want to be negative. I didn't know this had a third augment. I played one little game and I kept re-rolling and I never saw this one. Honestly, this disappoints me even more. This disappoints me even more that there's a third one and it's the same healing. Come on. Like, I don't want to heal with, like, it's a claw attack. It's literally a claw attack. Like, I'm playing an undead, like an undead wizard here who literally is like the evilest character in the game, and my spell heals. Like, oh my gosh. Okay. Sorry. I honestly, I didn't know that was in the game. I thought it was just those two. All right. I just don't get the reasoning why we would put healing on this spell. I don't get it. Like, you're literally slapping people, so now I have like slapping heals. Let's do cooldown. Alright, I need to get thunder going here. So you can see that it feels like we are kind of struggling with this. We're not like just absolutely dominating these enemies. Because I think too, because it is such a short range spell. Which is fine. I mean, if we're not able to dominate this run, like, it is what it is. I'm not, like, not every spell needs to be able to like just dominate as a one spell run. Like, this spell probably has its purposes, but as a one spell run, I don't know if it's going to be it. But, you know, we want to... The whole point is, like, this is the new spell, so let's try it out. I still can't get over that this spell has healing. That makes me... I don't know why. I think that makes me more mad than it should. Oh my gosh, alright. Alright, let's not bring up that sore subject again. Okay, let's go with base damage. I want to see what this new dead wizard mechanic is. I'm not gonna purposely die, but I do want to see. Okay, so C-Bonds is going dark. That'll be interesting to see what C-Bonds does with dark. I don't think that's... What is that? Like, is that dark lightning though? I think that's dark lightning because that's not void. Sloth Sloth still has the level 5 weapon. That's a lot of global upgrades. So I wonder if that's like crit stuff. All right, no new relics. So let's re-roll these. Okay, we'll do the Humble Ascension. Get that extra crit damage. All right, let's do spell damage. This weapon is rough, dude. Like, I can't even kill these little bugs in front. Like, how you gonna expect me to stand still when I can't even kill, like, these tiny little bugs? The spell is gonna be rough. Oh yeah, look, I got the new skin. Gain 10 health from one swipe. Sweet. Yeah, how much am I gaining? 153? Yeah, that's actually not, like, too bad. Lifesteal is gonna make this character pretty good, like, for 4 spell runs. Not necessarily with just the, like, not necessarily in a 1 spell run, but I think if you do a 4 spell run with this character, that could be pretty good. Looks like Sloth went acid. Ah, shit. Oh, how did I not get hit there? Oh, where's the... down here. All right, I'm tempted to just take the critical damage. Honestly, I'm really tempted to do that. That's how little I care about these extra augments. Critical chance. So I don't know how well we're gonna be able to see the next time we level up. I'll see if I can get to the pause menu so we can see like the stat screen. We're getting good crit damage. Let's go over to the stat screen. See, so right here, you can see your spell stuff. Okay, let me... I'll save that for a little bit. I'll save that magnet in case someone else picked up XP gains. I don't have, like, any XP gains at the moment. Do more crit chance. We're getting pretty good crit stuff. The movement speed. So I'm kind of trying to think like what sort of augments I would like to see on this spell. Like maybe an extra hand. I mean, that kind of makes sense, right? Because it's a claw attack, so have 2 claws. A second claw kind of logically makes sense. I don't know if like a bleed effect would be kind of cool, but that might be something they don't want to do because they might save that kind of thing. You know, like it would be kind of like a fire. But maybe you put a bleed effect on them because if you're doing a claw strike, that makes sense. Or maybe, I don't know. I'm just kind of trying to think of something here, like off the top of my head, like a knockback. I don't know if you'd want to do knockback with this spell. But I think like having 2 claws would be great. Or maybe if like the more enemies you hit per attack, the more damage it does. So like it would like, the game would like you to play aggressive. Okay, so there's thunder. So let's do thunder. Lightning and lightning makes thunder. We could do plasma. I'm just gonna go thunder though. Wow, that was a great explosion chain. All right, let's go. Let's re-roll. Let's go with base crit damage. I don't know, it feels like this spell in particular needs to be a high damage spell. It's a close range spell, it's a claw attack. So like you need to think of terms in like rogue stuff. Like, I don't know, like every time you land a hit, you gain 10% evasion. Like you could add stats like that to these. Or this is even, I guess this is kind of like an undead character too. You could go like an undead route. I don't know, like if you kill the enemy with your claw, it does like a corpse explosion. You could do something like that. Let's do spell size. This one does benefit from spell size, so. I don't know, there's just so many opportunities to like make these spells unique and kind of relate a little bit more to the character you're playing as. Like, you hit an enemy and it marks them, and if they die, they corpse explode. Or like, if you, like, you can send out a sweeping attack, like, you know, like it shoots out like a little projectile that'll pierce through 5 enemies, so it gives it like a tiny bit more range. I'm trying to blow that guy up. But no, we get healing again. Like, oh, let me come over here and heal you, Saber. Just slap you with my claw, my lightning claw, and heal you. Alright, let's do... I like the idea of cooldown on this because we have the... what do you call it? The burst attack. So fire seems like it's pretty good. Let's go. All right. I still don't know if we can see other people's stats or not yet, though. Oh god. Like, I wonder how much it's even worth it to like stand still. Like, it should be big. Like, I wanna slap the entire screen. Ah, shit. Okay, let's go with that cooldown. I just hate standstill stuff. Like, I don't want to play like this either. Like, this isn't... I don't think it's fun to play like this. So, like, if I want to fully optimize this character, I need to just kind of do this. Like, that's... that's not fun. Alright, let's do base critical damage again. It's like they're taking away, every time they do like a standstill, it's like they're taking away one of the best things about this game, and it's the movement. This game is at its most fun when you're running around dodging enemies and trying to maneuver through them. Like, that's when this game is at its best. This game, I think, does that better than like almost any other roguelike I've played. And so it's just a bummer when they want me to like not do that by making me stand still. Like, you could even put like some sort of like almost give it like a relic benefit. Like, every time you dodge an attack, you get 2 claws. You know, you could even do something like that. Or whenever you dodge an attack, reduces the claws cooldown by like 100%. And then you can really like build into the like what you're trying to make this character be. Like, those are what we want the augments to do in this game. Like, we don't want healing claws. Nobody, I don't think anybody, like, if someone's ever designing like a claw, like, I don't think any of us are ever saying like, oh yeah, let's give it healing. You know, you're gonna think of like some badass things that your claw can do. Like I said, like when you dodge, you get like 100% attack speed for 5 seconds. So then you can build your character into dodge and things like that. You can have like these characters who have these unique builds that you can do. Yeah, we never found the second relic, did we? Let's do Sluck. Yeah, I don't think we ever found that second relic. I guess I should go look for it, huh? Oh, I thought I just heard it break. But that's funny, because I literally just see it then. Oh, wow. That was a lot of damage. Okay, offense, defense? Probably. Probably. Seems like we're starting to do like decent damage with this now though too. With our crit chance, our crit damage, and now this. Like, it seems like we're doing okay. Man, did they increase the spawn rate for these exploders? This seems like an insane amount of them now. I'm not against it if they did. I think that's a great idea. I love these exploders. All right, we'll go cooldown. See, so now we can see like what the cooldown reduction is, the range. You can see all that stuff now. All right, this will be a good first fight here to see what we can do. I'm ultra curious how we're gonna do this fight. I think it's gonna be hard. Ooh, let's go spell damage. That luck is paying off right there. Yeah, especially since Dark got like a huge nerf. Like, yeah, how are we gonna even hit this boss? how are we even gonna kill him? All right, let's go spell size. I would imagine whoever has fire should probably be on him, so probably like Saber. I feel like I'm more, my God. I'm more of a mob killer at the moment. So I'm gonna maybe try to pull these enemies off. Actually, whoever is on the boss right now isn't doing too bad. Okay, I'll get the XP. I mean, I only got one pickup, but it might help for the fight. Okay, let's do cooldown. Oh my gosh. This lifesteal is nice though. Like I'm getting like what, about 30-ish a swipe. Holy shit. What is happening here? Do armor. Okay, I can't bring these guys down there. I need to, but I can't get, like, I can't get a path out of here. Yeah, they're doing good damage. Yeah, I guess like the damage isn't the issue with this spell. It's just that it's such a close range spell, which is where I thought the struggle would be. We'll see what happens wave 2 though, when they still get their HP bonus. Oh no, I don't want to, actually I can, dang it. Okay, well it's too late to get it now. I was gonna say I don't want to get it because I want to make sure we're all at full HP, but everybody's at full HP, so that would have been, I could have gotten that. We're definitely gonna, this game, with this build, we're definitely gonna have like a swarm issue, you know, because since we are such a short range spell. Let's go armor again. I'll just smack my bugs up. Okay, do we all have full HP? Okay, I'm gonna get this relic. You want to have full HP so people can do rerolls. Okay, save your focus. Your critical damage is increased for every teammate you revive. I think we'll do that. That's usually one of the better ones to get, but no one's actually, I think we only have one death, huh? I think we only have one death so far, which is surprisingly good. All right, all right, we'll do the size again. I guess we'll at least try to see how big a size we can get. And each time it does say, I think it's increasing its base damage. So the base damage isn't like a bad thing. All right, I'm not gonna do the armor. I'm gonna do the cooldown because I don't want to get too slow. Nice. Yeah, look, they must have ramped up the, because we've been getting some major explosion size here. I feel like they definitely ramped that up. If they did, that's probably a good thing, you know, because those things help you kill. Yeah, cool. I mean, the lightning claws do look kind of cool. Like, it's not the spell that I have anything against. It's just, you know, it's just the augments. Mm. I'm just so slow too. I still, if I don't die here by like wave 3, I'm just gonna die on purpose. I want to see what happens when we're a dead wizard. It's like we're trying to hold still, but we're not we're not doing a good enough job at these. We can't necessarily kill the enemies. Oh, well, someone's already got him. Good job. Okay, we'll do the standstill again. Yeah, because at least with this one, I'm assuming every time we take it, it increases that base damage. So that's pretty significant damage upgrade. Oh, someone died. I'm way too slow to get the revive, though. Oh, look, there's the dead wizard. Yeah, so someone's a dead wizard. I'm gonna wait like 1 second. I don't know if anybody else had it. So when you're a dead wizard, it says you can kind of help. What that means, I don't know, because we haven't died yet, so I haven't seen exactly what it does. I think that's a really good idea, though. I like the idea of a dead wizard. A dead wizard being able to help, not the idea of a dead wizard. The idea of being able to help when you're dead. I like that. I think that's cool. Because sometimes when you are dead, you know, you could be dead for a while. Especially when you're on like no revives. And then say there's only one of you up and 3 people dead. It can take a while for that last person to get up. Unless they just ever decided to like buff that Archmage's blessing. Because that doesn't show up a lot. That has a very low percentage chance of showing up. But if they ever decide to buff that, but I like the idea of being able to do something when you're dead. Like even if it's just like slowing down enemies, I don't know exactly what it does. And I like the lifesteal. The lifesteal's cool. I was always kind of wondering if they would ever do that. Like if they were going to do it with like an element. Because part of me always kind of thought they could do it with a light spell. And every time you hit an enemy with a light augment, you heal yourself a little bit. Because you know how they have dark that does corruption. So light obviously kind of, if they ever did a light element, it kind of feels like they could make that some sort of healing. So, you know, there was kind of always the idea that, but now I don't know if they would. I mean, they still could. It's not like they can't because they added lifesteal. This would be a cool spell if you could get spell size without having to hold still. Man, that would be so awesome. I mean, I know you can get the regular spell size upgrade, but that doesn't seem like it's good enough. If you could actually get like augments here that increased your spell size without needing to stand still, that would be so cool. Yeah, like that would be an idea right there for, You could do it for this spell too, because I mean, this one, again, like this feels like you're supposed to be a shifty rogue type character, or I don't know. Like he's just like an evil undead though. But when I think of like Talon Claws, I think of, I don't know. Like I think of like you're a close range, just like maneuverable character, like you're quick and agile. So like the more movement speed you have, the bigger your claws are. That's another one. You can get rid of the damage numbers now too if you want, which probably helps out like a little bit with the lag and stuff. Oh man, we got a bandit ship. We don't have any range, so that, oh no, dead wizard. Let's see, I'm not gonna be able to get you. No, get in there. No, did I get credit for that? I don't know if I got credit for that. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, we got this. What's kind of a bummer is it seems like its damage is nerfed if it hits more enemies. So like I do 4,000, like if I hit one, like this stuff's such a bummer. I don't get why it has to do that. So like sure, it'll hit more enemies, but now it's just hitting them for less damage. See, so like you can see it only hits for like 1,000, like if I hit a bunch of enemies, sometimes 400. But then if I only hit one enemy, I hit it for 4,000. Like, why do you have to divide the damage? Why can't you just let me hit for 4,000 on everything? It's because I hit for 420 if, like, in 500, 300, if I hit a bunch of guys. That kind of seems to, like, defeat the purpose of the size, you know? We're just all gonna play like this. Just stop and move. Stop and move. Yeah, this character is probably not a character I'm really gonna touch too often. Or I guess I shouldn't necessarily say character, but like spell too. Like, I'm not gonna touch this spell. Like, I probably don't ever pick this spell as like, you know, one of my main spells, unless for whatever reason we're doing like, unless we're doing like a themed build, like maybe a full like close range build. You know, we could do like this solar pulse and then broadswords, you know, do something like that. Like just a super close range build, but that would probably suck. It's gonna make me really slow. Oh boy. Oh! Oh my gosh, luckily for that lifesteal. The lifesteal is super good. This lifesteal is insanely good. Like, I wonder if you pair this with like vital strikes, you could get some insane health regeneration. Oh my goodness, we are not killing anything. No. Ah, again. All right, I gotta hope to kill the baby bug. Oh, again, 3 times in a row. No, we'll make it. We'll make it this time. Oh my god. All right, let's do more size. Let's do more size. So like, it's pretty cool when it does get a big claw. Like I like having the big claw. I think that's sweet. You always want to keep moving though when you hear those beavers. Jeez, another armor? 1% movement speed? I guess more reason to stand still. Gonna be standing still here anyways. Oh no, dead wizard! I'll be there in 20 minutes. My goodness. Oh no, no, no! I'm gonna hit that explosion. Oh, see, there's the dead wizard. Now I wonder what he does. Again, I don't know. I have a bunch of HP too, which is been really helpful. I want to see how much damage who is it? C-Bonds? This will be kind of like a good indicator about damage too. In a way. We're not gonna know exactly what everybody's stats are, you know, because it's all gonna depend on how much damage and crit chance and critical damage everybody has, but oh my gosh, this is rough. Ah, shit. Okay. Oh man, okay, we gotta get fungi now. It's definitely a bad idea for this is why we never all hang out together. It doesn't it's definitely not gonna work with this spell. Oh my gosh, okay. I'm so slow. But we have, yeah, we have like a little bit of everything, which is nice. We have some fire, we have some acid. I have lightning. They changed up the colors and stuff a little bit, so I'm assuming like that could be plasma. Man, they're just grabbing everything before that could be plasma. I'm gonna do the movement speed. Okay, here's another thing too. Here's another thing. I know I'm a broken record here. Okay, this character in particular already has lifesteal. Why put healing on his weapon now? That's another thing. Yeah, like this character has lifesteal. So if you're playing this character, you're gonna have lifesteal. Now I understand, like, yeah, there's co-op and stuff too. So like I could go around and swipe other characters that don't have it. Like I get all that. But still, like if we're looking at like this is his specialty weapon, like he already has lifesteal. He doesn't need healing on it. He's a life stealer. He steals life. He doesn't give life. Oh boy, we're getting ourselves stuck here. See a sloth. I'm out of here. I'm gonna try to trap him. I'm sorry, sloth. I'm glad to see you didn't die there, though. Oh, that was such a troll move. You know, we gotta find entertainment here somehow. Oh my god, I'm such a bad teammate sometimes. I wonder if he knows I did that. I mean, it was kind of obvious because I walked right into the wall and made sure he couldn't get out. Oh, movement speed, alright. Karma's gonna hit me one of these days. Like, I'm gonna get payback someday. It's coming. Alright, so probably the same strategy for this boss fight again. I imagine it was Saber that was probably on the boss. I don't think it was C-Bonds, because I thought I remember C-Bonds moving around the map like me. But with me as Full Thunder, I'm definitely the mob attacker. Fire is usually like good for the boss. I'm gonna die here on the third wave at some point, because we haven't died yet. Again, because of the lifesteal. The lifesteal's so good. Well, and I have 1900 health, so let's not forget about that part. And I have 204 armor. So like what maybe would be one hits, I'm not dying in it to those anymore. Because there's been quite a few times where I got hit that felt like I probably would have died normally. I'm gonna come up here. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter right now because they're all gonna just spawn down here anyways. All right, let's do spell size. Oh, is the boss on me? Oh no. That's not good. I don't think I have the damage to kill the boss here. Like, I definitely, yeah, my damage is not, I'm not doing, like, I feel like I'm not doing any damage on this guy. I don't think it's a good idea for me to have the boss. Yeah, you take him, Saber. You take him. We'll do critical chance. It's been a while since we got a critical chance. Alright, if we can get through this boss, I'm gonna die. I'm obviously not gonna kill myself during the boss fight here. But I really want to see the dead wizard stuff. This spell might benefit from cold, especially if we're doing like if we did like a cold fire build maybe, or cold lightning. Just because you do like you want to try to if you're gonna try to like maximize what you're doing here, you do want to try to stand still as much as you can. So having them be frozen would probably be super helpful. This is gonna be a very long boss fight. Probably not a bad idea to try to stay with Sloth. That's gonna be kind of hard. Yikes! Abort. Okay, well, I'm gonna pull the enemies over to the left. We're level 68 and we only have a 29 spell. Guess everybody else... Wow, Saber only has a 22 spell. Curious what kind of upgrades he has. Although, I mean, I'm not really that much higher than him. Seabonds has a 38. Sloth has a 27. So I'm actually the second highest, the second highest spell. This is, I'm just curious, like how much, I'm curious, I would like to see the boss fight, because I wonder how much they're actually able to hit the boss. Oh no. Ooh, that was 1600. Alright, down goes Sloth. I would have died there if I did not have 1900 health and 204 armor. Pretty soon I'm not going to be able to stand still, really. It's 1400. Is almost halfway. Yeah, this is, I think we're kind of nearing the end here. This is gonna be, I think we're gonna start seeing a lot more deaths here as the enemy speed picks up. Okay, halfway. Could you imagine if those bullfrog spawned during the boss fight? Every time I see like a new wave coming in, that's almost what I think it is. Like that's like I got Like right there when I was running upwards, right before I talked about it, I was like, oh my god, it's those guys. I'm gonna have to find a gap. This is the definite battle of attrition kind of fight. Okay, I have to come back up, but I don't know if I can now. Okay, we can. I'm gonna come in here. Oh, Seabots! Oh, luckily Seabonds didn't have anything on him. Oh my goodness. They're gonna get so fast now. Oh man, this is... Ooh, we are in trouble now. Okay, I'm gonna come back up. I can make it up here, right? No, I can't. This is my death. Okay, we're a wizard now. So what do we do? Another wizard must revive you. So do I actually do anything? If I don't actually do anything, that's a bummer. I don't think I actually do anything, do I? It didn't look like I was doing anything. I thought it said you could help while you're dead still. Uh-oh. This is bad for me. I have to, like, Seabonds has a big train after him. If I go after Seabonds, I'm gonna get sandwiched. So I have to stay, like, slow. See how they come to me? Shit. Yeah, see? Man, I knew that was gonna happen. That was a bad spot to be in. I got trapped in by Seabonds' guys and couldn't get out of that. Oh, okay. Another wizard. So now so now you can't even spectate though. I don't know. Like yeah. I kind of miss the spectating too, but I guess you can kind of spectate. I'm really slow too now, so this is probably gonna be where I die more often, I think. Oh no, oh, I thought that was another death. Oh no, I'm gonna get stuck on this rock and I'm gonna die. I have to go like a little up and to the right. This was literally the worst time to do a level up. Okay, I'm lucky I didn't die there. See, these rotations are gonna start to get rough. Because we're gonna start circling into each other now, and the enemies are gonna be too fast for me to do anything about. So like if the exploders are quicker than me now too. So yeah, like if I run into another group of guys, I'm gonna die. Because I'm not gonna be able to maneuver my way out of it. Let's see, like this. It's like we're so close. Just like 20% more. See? Run! Oh no! Don't die! Oh no, Seabonds is down. don't want to go to the right, but this might kill me. Damn. I thought I had him too, and then it kind of seemed like he got like a little burst of speed right there. Oh, I keep forgetting. Okay, so what do we actually do? It would be nice if we like slowed down the enemies that we run through. You know, that would be nice. I literally don't think we do anything. Oh, I can revive. Oh, that's convenient. I'm not even gonna get out of there in time. Run! Alright, one more revive. Oh my goodness. They're so freaking fast. How long has this boss fight been? Like 20 minutes almost? 15, 20 minutes? Oh no, no, oh no! Oh, I'm just like, oh no, that's all our revives. That's it for our revives. Oh no! No, we were so close. We were so close. I don't know if Sloth can pull this off. I guess I don't know. Let's see. I don't know what being a dead wizard does. I don't know if I help at all by doing this. Oh, he's dead. Oh, damn, that was tough. All right, well, we got the new outfit. I knew that was going to be tough with this spell, as Balthazar gained 10 health from a single Talon Slash. All right, okay, that was rough. 58-minute run. We did okay like the first wave, but that second wave, we just couldn't kill the boss quick enough. Most XP gathered, huh? Spells leveled, most objectives, damage taken. Let's see, like our stats were okay. I mean, we had 75% crit chance, 504 crit damage, and then along with 37 move speed wasn't horrible, and then 239 damage. We did 69 million damage. Nice. Yeah, okay, so who had Dark? Was it Seabonds? I wish I could click on them to see their stuff. I wish I could see my spell stuff too here. Like outside, I know you can see it during the game, but it'd be cool if you could still like click on this and see it. I still want to see what everybody else had, but I think Seabonds had Dark. So Dark confirmed to be trash. Saber had Fire, and then Sloth had Acid. So that makes sense why Sloth would have less damage. Seabonds though with Darkness, that's gotta be it. That's gotta be like a big Darkness nerf. Because usually Darkness is the highest damage dealer, especially if you get good crit and good crit chance. And then me just barely at 69. Let's see, yeah, Seabonds had 60% crit chance, 401% crit damage, 60% damage. Saber Shock had 65% crit chance, 333% crit chance, 297%. 200, how much? Yeah, 297% damage. So that wasn't too bad. I definitely had the most crit damage, which is why I was probably slightly more. So those are at least the stats I see for now. Yeah, that was tough. Overall, let's kind of recap what the update does. I like the new character. I think his new spell is okay. But again, I hate sounding like a broken record all the time, but I hate the augments for this. I hate that let's kind of look at his. So yeah, look, he's literally Baltazar according to the Brigade's record, Baltazar supposedly died over 200 years ago. So he's an undead character. Like, that is literally his lore. Why the hell does he have healing claws? Like, why are his claws healing? He's an undead character. Lifesteal makes sense. Why do his claws heal teammates though? Like, if we're looking at like lore and cohesiveness, that makes no sense. I hate that. Like, I hate it. I hate that, like, they just put the same augments on these same spells over and over, and they don't make any sense. Like, it makes no sense to have healing on these claws. It's so ridiculous. All right, that's it. We'll be back with more. I want to try out the new plant augment. You know, because that actually seems like a really, really good augment for this game. We kind of talked about it, how we would like to see like the plant get like a fury attack. So if it like, the more it attacks, the faster it gets, and so that's kind of what it does. It'll increase its size and damage, which does seem like a cool idea. So I think we'll probably try that augment out next, but that's going to be it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy these videos, please like, subscribe, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.